guys, this is Kim from My Feather Nest. Welcome back to my channel. So I have got another thrift haul to show you guys today. So me and my friend Lisa from Crepe Myrtle Row got together this week, and I actually ended up going kind of more towards her way. And so we went to one of the little towns that are kind of near her house, and it was such a cute little town. We had a really nice lunch together and stuff like that. And of course she introduced me to some of her favorite thrift stores and antique and consignment stores in that little town. And so that is pretty much everything that I have today. Pretty much is what I purchased the day that I was with her. So you guys know I love gardening books, you know that I love decorator books, and so I found, actually Lisa found this for me. It is another one of the Better Homes and Gardens decorating books, but this one is cottage style, and it was only $1. I also got this one in particular for Olivia. This is Green on Greens, and it's all about vegetable recipes. And with us having a garden and getting more into gardening and stuff like that, I thought that she would really like this. She loves to collect cookbooks, so I think she'll like this. And I'm not sure how much this was. I think it was only $1 as well. And so I've told you that we like to get puzzles, nicer puzzles, not the like cheap crappy puzzles, but like the nicer pieces and stuff like that. And so I found this one. Look how pretty that scene is. And it's only 300 pieces, which typically 300 pieces is about my max. That's like my favorite. Olivia will do some that are a bit bigger than that, but you know what, I just heard, by the way, you guys, let me just fill you in on a little thing that I haven't shared with my YouTube family yet. Remember our 19 chickens, hens that we got? Wait, I'm hoping maybe I will, he'll do it, but yeah, you heard me. I said he'll, because one of our hens actually is not a hen, it is a rooster. He just did it. He crowed. So we discovered this a couple weeks ago. We have, out of the 19 chickens, we have one rooster, and it's the Buckeye chicken. And so we named him Brutus. If you know anything about Ohio State Buckeyes, their little mascot's name is Brutus, and thank you to my mother-in-law who gave me that great idea to name him Brutus. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, sorry, I heard him crow and I had to tell you. Sidetracked, squirrel. Anyway, so like I said, 300 is about the most that I want to do. Olivia likes to do them bigger, but this one was beautiful and it's got really nice quality pieces, and it was only $1.50, and they actually counted, I heard him again. They counted the pieces in this one, and so all the pieces are there. Just randomly, I found this super cute little bag. It was only $1. I absolutely love the little, I don't know what that is or whatever, but the little designs, the flowers, the colors. It's very tropical. It's very, you know, summery. I would totally use this as a bag. Whether it be, you know, with a cute little sundress, it'd be cute. Lisa said it'd be cute to take to the beach or something like that. But also just to like store things in and have sitting somewhere. Like actually I have one of the bags that I bought recently at a thrift store that was kind of like the straw type of material as well. I'm using it to store a lot of my magazines in, and I have it right sitting in front of the couch that I have out here on the screen house, which I'm about to show you guys. I've just about completed the decorating, you know, so be on the lookout. Guys, you know, I love some scarves, whether it be to use them on tablescapes or whether it actually to put my hair up. I like them. My hair is a little bit of a hot mess right now today too, so y'all just, I know I got kind of like a side ponytail going on, but anyway. So I found this really pretty silk scarf. This was $2, and if I can get it unfolded there, if you can see that, isn't that so pretty? The purple flowers, it's just super pretty to me. And of course, it's really nice because it's just 100% silk, and so I really like that. This would actually be really cute in your hair, but it also would be good for a tablescape. Now, the next two that I got were actually more narrow scarves, so I'm probably only going to be able to use these like in my hair. And I got this one, and I love this one because I'm like, this would be perfect for July 4th. Because it's got the blue flowers and it's got the red background, and this one I believe was $2 as well. It's pretty long though. That's the only thing. When you tie them up in your hair, sometimes you have to kind of like, well, let me see if I can just do it really quick. Wrap around twice. I don't know what this looks like right now. I'm sure it looks like a hot mess. I feel kind of like totally like gypsy. when I have like a scarf in my hair. Matter of fact, when I was in like 5th grade, my mom had me dress up like a gypsy for a little Halloween festival that they were having at my school, and I remember the pictures, and I remember doing it, and she had put all this makeup on me and these big earrings, and it was really cute. But anyway, so you see, this is a great scarf, honestly, because it doesn't hang down really low. Of course, I still have the tag on it. I was able to wrap it around twice, and so sometimes I like to put the little like knot or the bow towards the front. But anyway, so yeah, there's that. Of course, it looks like a hot mess right now because I just did that without even being able to see, but you get the picture. So next, this little scarf, I don't know what I will do with this, but I had to have it because it has a boxer on it. Yes, it's a dog scarf and it's super cute. It's really sheer. It's got several different little doggies on it, and I have it upside down. But do you see, there is a boxer right there, and you guys know my Magnolia is a boxer. There's no mini schnauzer or no cocker spaniel on here, or this would be the absolute most perfect scarf ever. But that's okay, we'll settle for the boxer. This one happened to be, I think, like $3. I don't know why. Probably because they knew that someone would pay more money for it because their dog breed would be on here. But like I said, I'm not really sure what I'll do with this. It's super cute though, so I'll figure out something. So Lisa found this too. She was kind of looking at it. The only thing is when you're thrifting with a friend, you kind of have to learn an art. And Lisa's she's probably gonna watch this and she's probably gonna be like, oh my goodness, this girl. You have an art form a little bit, because out of the corner of my eye, I saw her pull this next thing kind of out from where it was hanging, and I saw her eyeballing it. I was like, ooh, in my head I was like, man, that is pretty. I don't know what it is, but it sure is pretty. Well, she passed it on by, but I didn't go back to it right away. I waited. And so finally we were getting kind of close to being done, and I asked her, I said, hey, that pretty like thing, I said, was that curtain? What was it? So we went back and looked at it, and come to find out it was a shower curtain. And I asked her, I was like, do you want it? Because we were like, oh, when we discovered it was a shower curtain, she was like, no, you know. I was like, well, I'm gonna get it then. So that's the only thing. If you guys like maybe similar things sometimes, you gotta be careful. So I don't know how I'm gonna be able to show this all. Let me see. Okay, I'll try and show it the best I can. So you can see it's got like the valance, if you will, type of a fold over, and then of course it's just like a white creamish color. But what is so beautiful about it, if I can get it to show you guys, see that? It's like that eyelet lace, and it's got the embroidered like flower, and it's got a couple different areas where it shows that eyelet lace. Anyway, it is scalloped at the very bottom. You can tell it was a really nice quality shower curtain. It's just beautiful. I loved it. I loved it because it was shabby chic. I just loved the color of it. It was just perfect, and it was only $6. So I got that because Lisa didn't want it. Okay guys, so this next thing is totally an inspiration for me, and I'm so glad that I found them. You guys are gonna be weird, like, what? An inspiration from this? But you guys, if you are one of my YouTube family members here, you'll know, well, maybe you don't know. I'll tell you anyway again. If you don't know, I'm gonna tell you now. In my farmhouse, I love my farmhouse. I love it. It needs a lot of work, and we unfortunately have not been able to do a whole lot of the big type of things yet. We just haven't, you guys. I've been decorating and stuff like that, but we haven't been able to do a whole lot of like the renovations and stuff like that. Our kitchen is like my least despised room in the whole entire house. Oh my gosh, I know some of you have seen it before on video and you guys are like, it's not that bad, da, 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 da. No, I do not like our kitchen. I just don't. And I don't want to complain. It's hard, but I don't want to complain because I'm very thankful and I'm blessed. But I don't like my kitchen. So I'm so uninspired, and I'm trying to think of ways that I can make it work for me for now until we are able to remodel and get a new kitchen. So I have been all across the board with what I want to do in my kitchen. I mean, everywhere from pioneer woman style to like vintage to, you know, this, that, and the other. So we've got this really ugly wallpaper in there, and I'm like, the thoughts of ripping it down is just driving me insane. So what I finally decided to do, I have made one decision, and that decision is I am going to be painting the walls with the wallpaper on. I hope that it turns out okay, but I do not foresee this kitchen being our kitchen for that much more time. So I don't want to take the time to rip the wallpaper down. I'm afraid I'm going to get into a mess, and so I'm just going to paint over it and we'll see what happens. But anyway, I chose a like buttercream yellow color, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the cabinets white. And then I'm hoping that I can at least get my husband to put down some kind of like new flooring, nothing really expensive or anything like that. So that is kind of my plan, but I'm still uninspired and I haven't gotten in there yet. But when we were at the thrift store, they had these really pretty curtain valances. They had a pack of 5 for $15, and I fell in love with them. I just think they are so pretty because this buttery yellow that you see is basically the color of paint that I've actually already got in there. And so I decided that this is what I'm going to use for my inspiration for my kitchen, and it will actually tie in really nicely with the dining room. That is not, it's separated by like our mud room type of area, so they're not right on top of each other, but it'll still tie in nicely because of the blue, and then it's still got the green. So I'll be doing yellows, blues, and greens in there, and I just think it is going to be really, really pretty. And it'll be like I'm going to call it like a country kitchen is what it's going to be once I get it situated. So I'm not going to be using Pioneer Woman stuff, even though I thought maybe that I was. And I'm not going to be doing strawberry stuff necessarily in there, even though I thought that was another thing that I had thought about. So that means strawberry stuff is going to have to go somewhere else. Y'all know I love me some strawberry stuff. So I'm going to have to figure out another place to put that stuff. So 5 for 15 bucks. Great deal. This is a fun piece. This came from kind of like an antique store that we found. I'm gonna have to try and get this sticker off, but if you have watched my Christmas videos, you know that I have a small collection of vintage thermoses, and like I have like a vintage like cooler type of thing, and I like to display them at Christmas time. I think it's really, really cute. So I got this one. It was $18, and because it was really unique and I have never seen one that's like a little rectangles type of squared up like this, I decided to get it. It's super cute, and it's going to look really cute on display with my other vintage thermos items. So I also found this super cute pumpkin. This was only, I think it was $3 or $4 at a thrift store. I love it because it's that ticking stripe, that blue and cream colored ticking stripe material that whoever made it, it's got little beans in the very bottom so it won't go flopping all around. It's got something, a little bit of weight to it. I love the little, how they've got like the little natural pumpkin stem, and they've got it tied up with some little lace and some raffia. I just think this is super cute, and this is going to be really cute at fall time. This will look really, really good in my dining room. So next, the same store that I bought the thermos thing from, I found this big, huge swan paper mache flower type of holder thingy. It's really light. It's paper mache, like I said. It was $24, and my thoughts on this, I was actually in the same store. I was looking at a different duck swan type of thing that I was thinking about to use on my table in my dining room, but when I saw this, I was like, I can put a really pretty floral arrangement inside of it, and that would bring even more color and florals into my dining room. And so, you know, the fact that it's a really big size I liked, because I love big pieces. They're showy, and I can do it in my room because my ceilings are really tall and my room is pretty big. So I think this is going to be cute. Now, so the next thing I purchased was this queen size quilt, and it comes with 2 shams, and it was $26. I thought that was a really good deal because it's pretty heavy. You can tell it's a nice quality quilt. I love quilts, you guys know that. But the reason why I wanted this one is because on one of the porches, and I maybe have already told you that, guys, this, I purchased a wicker day bed. I've been begging my husband to build me a bed swing for like ever, and he has yet to do it. He's got a lot going on though, so I'm trying to cut him some slack. Anyway, so I decided, well, you know what, if he is not gonna build me one of those, I'm just gonna find something else. So I saw the wicker day bed on Facebook Marketplace, and I went and bought it. I did not pay a lot of money for it. It is like I have like an L-shaped front porch, and so on the side, I'm not sure whether I'll put this on the front. I'm wanting to do my front porch more like shabby chic, kind of more in keeping in line with the age and the style of this house. Now when you guys watch my screen porch video, you'll see it's not like, there's a lot of thrifted stuff in here and stuff like that, but it's not like any kind of an antique-y type of a looking porch. You'll see. But the front porch, I'm wanting to like use wicker and just shabby chic style. So I thought that this would look really pretty on the day bed. And I've already got some like pillows and stuff like that I've picked up at the thrift stores that I think will look really pretty with it as well. For $26, that was a really good deal. The last two things I have to show you, I'm gonna flip the camera around because they're pretty big items. So do you see this? This is my dress form, my old dress form that I picked up at the thrift store. She was $35, and I love her. I have got so many, and she actually, she can be adjusted to go up and down, but she is an old school dress form, and I want to use her in my bathroom. I think I'm gonna put like a really long, possibly like a tulle skirt on her, and maybe like a cute little shirt or t-shirt. And then Lisa gave me some ideas about putting some old brooches and stuff like that on her as well. So I'm kind of excited to play with her. I've been wanting a dress form for like a really long time. I wasn't exactly sure what type that I wanted, but when I saw her for $35 and I knew that she was an old one, I had to have her. Speaking of brooches, when I was in that same store, I found a couple. I found this super cute little spoon, and it's got that blue jewel at the top. I'm sorry, this might be really tacky. You might think this is tacky, but I think it's so stinking cute. I found this cute little lady pin, and so these were $2 a piece, and I'm just gonna start looking all over the place for them. I would love to have some really old ones and stuff like that, but it doesn't matter if they're old to me as long as I like them and they're cute or whatever. But so yeah, I'm gonna start collecting these. It'll just be one more thing for me to look for when I'm at the thrift store. Win-win. Okay, I forgot. I remember I told you the last two things. I forgot I had those brooches to show you too. Okay, so the very last thing, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Here it is. I bought myself a old box spring mattress thing. And I just have it kind of leaning up against the house right now. But somebody went into a store, and one of my friends had this shop, and she was such a creative lady. The way that she decorated and stuff like that was she had it hanging from the ceiling, and she had like rag garlands on it, and she may have had lights, I can't remember. Anyway, so a lady was selling this on Facebook Marketplace, and I picked it up. I cannot remember how much money I paid for it. But I knew it was one of those pieces that you don't see very often, and a lot of times if you do see them, like these spring things have been removed. So I wanted to go ahead and get it. I am not inspired yet on how I'm going to use it, but I know it'll come to me, and when it does, it's going to be grand. Guys, so that is it for my thrift haul. It wasn't a huge one, but it was a lot of fun stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and so y'all, thank you for sticking around and watching this video and spending some time with me. You guys know that when I do these videos, I love to do some chit chat too. So if you haven't already done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become a part of my YouTube family. And so anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.